Hey there, my name is Jenny, and today I wanted to share with you my first impressions of the Louis Vuitton Kirigami Pouchette and whether it's worth $645. I'll be showing you my unboxing, my first impressions, why I bought it, and whether I think the product is worth it. So let's get into it. I first heard about the product from one of my favorite YouTubers called LV Alikit. I want to share a disclaimer that I don't usually buy or wear designer handbags. It's mostly because I own my own company and I always feel like I should wear my own products. But recently I received the LV Kusin bag and I thought, wow, this is what a designer item feels like, how it feels to unbox it. So I thought I might as well add a couple more items, mostly SLGs, into my mini collection. After researching a bunch of products, I came across this bang for buck 3-in-1 Kirigami Pouchette, and I was like, wow, these are basically the size of 3 small SLGs combined into one. A typical LV SLG retails for anywhere between $400-ish to $700 as a new item. She had compared the sizes of SLGs to this Kirigami set and was all for it. She's a YouTuber that loves to review mini bags and SLGs, so I really thought she was an expert on it. I still think she's an expert. I decided might as well see the product in stores and anticipate it and get excited for it. So after I purchased the bag, I had a couple thoughts to try to justify my thought process and my purchasing decisions. One of the first things I thought was, this is a Louis Vuitton bag. It's a collector's item. It's gonna only increase in value, and right now I bought it at a fairly decent price. It's only gonna go up from there, and that's just generally how these bags trend in pricing. As a new wannabe designer bag collector, I want to add something new to my collection, and I thought, wow, a 3-in-1 SLG, why not? Here's some footage I shot while unboxing the bag. The packaging is always great. It comes in that nice yellow orangey box. It always has a nice dust bag. It always feels like a gift to yourself whenever you're unpackaging it. Back to when I went to the store. When I asked the store associate about the Kirigami set, he actually didn't recognize the name of it, and so I had to pull it up on my phone on the product listing, and then he was able to find it like way in some like small obscure drawer. That's when I thought, oh, actually maybe this product is not that popular, or maybe it's not in that much demand. So that's when I thought this product is not as valuable as I thought it was. After he pulled it out and I saw the bag, I think the sheer size of the 3 items were a lot smaller than what I expected when I saw it on screen. I was a little disappointed in that, and then I proceeded to look through products. As a person who is always surrounded with bags, I have my own way of looking through the product. I just noticed that it's basically a sheet of Louis Vuitton canvas coated leather that was held together by one snap closure. It's basically a little envelope, origami type vibes, but it's just like a little envelope secured with one clasp. And I looked at the edging, it wasn't as clean as I'd like. There was basically little to no stitching. It was a very basic product, and there's basically 3 of the same exact product in one. The only difference is the size, and also the interior colors are a little different from each. So I was a little disappointed after seeing the product in person, but I was already thinking about returning it after seeing the product in the store, and after noticing that it's not a very popular item and it might not increase in value over time. I decided to continue to browse the store to see what other items might catch my eye and just review a couple items I've seen online that I've seen YouTubers and other social media people reviewing. I feel like my conclusion after seeing a bunch of these products, a lot of the products feel like a shell of a bag, just because it has like a nice exterior, it has the great branding of LV, it has a logo everywhere, but is it worth it? It doesn't have much functionality, which is important to me. Again, as like a bag person and seeing functionality, the craftsmanship, the detailing, kind of all in all, like the biggest selling point is its brand and its logos on all over the front of the bag. I wasn't that impressed. That's all I had to say. A lot of YouTubers talk about this conversion kit where you can buy these interior liners. They're just these like felt liners that fit the size of the interior pouches, and it has 2 grommets on the top with a little chain strap. Those are some conversion kits that you can buy online, sold by third-party sellers. It just makes your pouch into an actual like crossbody or a little wallet on a chain. That definitely caught my eye when I first saw it, just the thought of, oh, 3 SLGs can just become 3 crossbodies. After looking through them on online and seriously considering to purchase them just because it felt like a lot of bang for buck. After looking at a bunch of the different suppliers, they all retailed around $50 to around $120 to $150. It wasn't worth it just because the material of the actual liner is felt, and then the two grommets on the side were always a little off center, so when you close the top of the pouch, the chain strap would be sticking out in weird ways and it might cause a little indent on the actual leather inside. After looking at that, I didn't think it was well made. The material of a felt inside a couple $100 leather pouch felt wrong in a way. Even though you do get more value with the chain on it, it just didn't feel right. I would much prefer if I had someone sew on a little piece of leather that held together a chain rather than put an already small pouch that would take up more space. I just didn't think that made sense. I didn't purchase that, and I think it's a great idea, but I don't feel like any of the third-party sellers made one that seemed like a good idea. So all in all, I love the unboxing process. I love researching, finding new SLGs or different designer items to add to my mini collection or my growing collection. My conclusion is that it wasn't worth it. I returned it. I was a little disappointed, but hey, I got my $800 back and maybe I'll spend it on something else. That's my perspective as a bag entrepreneur, and I hope you liked it. I will link the original video I saw from LV Alikit down below if you want to see her comparison between this pochette and the other SLGs that she has. She's a great YouTuber. Even though I ended up returning this item, I still think I will watch her videos pretty consistently just because I love her content. That's all I have, and thank you so much for watching, and if you like this, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye!